radiant, Nolan Trey. Forward, 6'11", number 20, Dayron. At forward, 6'10", number 17, Michael Porter Jr. Starting at guard, 6'8", number 44, MP. The head coach for your Brooklyn Nets, Jordi Fernandez. One more time for your Brooklyn Nets.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. Alexander Walker in at shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. And it's Wallace in at the point guard position. And for Brooklyn, Royce O'Neal is out there with Sharp. Then it's Porter. Then there's Traore. And it's MP in at the two-guard spot. And as the season wraps up, Tim, for players that might be on the move this summer, there's got to be, I would assume, a bittersweet feeling about that.
There's no doubt you head into the offseason at times, Kevin. You have a pretty good idea if you're going to be back or not, but for some guys, there's a very good chance you're going to end up in a different situation. The only constant in this league is change, so you better appreciate every stop as you go.
You're right on the money with that one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I love the mindset there from MP, coming right back with his own triple. You don't see that in a lot of guys his age.
Now, here's Johnson. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Count it good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Reza Shea. Last time out, he had 13 points. Good, nice job down low. Reza Shea's got 5 points so far.
Well, Reza Shea has decent size, and he uses it well at times to put points on the board.
ABC's shot is good.
That's a great way to start. 3 for 3.
Wallace looking for an opening. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Okongwu is now starting, Tim, and coming off the bench his first handful of seasons, I think got him ready for this role he's in right now.
He has been a good defender from day one, but his offensive game now starting to show some growth. He's stretching his shooting range, and he is showing you some growth as a playmaker as well.
Okongwu with a screen on Porter. And it's Reza Shea missing.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
Wallace outside. There's the lob to the hoop. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Now, here's Johnson. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And here's MP for three. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 17 now.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Troy. Back to MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
The Hawks trail by 7. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Wallace. Reza Shea wide open. No good on the 3.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open. He got the look he wanted. I think he rushed it a little bit.
Okongwu with the screen for Wallace. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Wallace.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Johnson. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. No good from outside. In the corner, it's MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 23 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back right after this. Checked in, and ABC subbed in for Zaire Williams. Then for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Reza Shea is coming in for Kispert. And Wallace subbed in for Vincent. Now here's Wallace. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Daniels inside the line. Brooklyn with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
On the court for Atlanta, filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Reza Shea. Jock Landale's out there with Jalen Johnson. And it's Wallace in at the point guard. 4 on the clock. Here's Landale. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. In the corner, it's MP. MP, that triple is down the hill.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Wallace misses. Nets leading by 13. Here's ABC. Makes it off the glass. ABC's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Wallace outside. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Landale. Down low. Intercepted. The 3 from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 36.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. when you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough. So you try to build it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Jock Landale. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Dyson Daniels. Nets leading by 17. O'Neal outside. And here's MP for three. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 39.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. Here's Okongwu. Now here's Wallace. It's up a three. The rebound by Shaw. MP inside. Wallace covering. And the basket by MP.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
In the corner, it's MP. Another three for Brooklyn.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, Reza Shea. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's MP making things happen for Brooklyn. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
And taking a look at Atlanta, here in the closing week, they can qualify for the play-in tournament, trying to keep their playoff hopes alive.
The pressure is on, and the margin for error, slim. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Nets.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And that is a wrap.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry. It's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Sharp out there with O'Neal. Then there's Traore. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's ABC in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Reza Shea. He's got 10. Here's Okongwu. The shot's good. Okongwu's now got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
MP deciding where to go with it. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Johnson. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Banked in off the glass. MP's got 49 points in the game.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
O'Neal against Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on O'Neal. Johnson the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, that was a very well-designed set, and it resulted in a dime from Jalen Johnson.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Okongwu. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Inside, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And he's good on the three ball.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Over to the left wing. Riza with it. Porter's there.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Lock at 6. Here's Riza guarded by Porter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Got that one up quick.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Kuminga's come in for Atlanta. Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Riza Atlanta again missing.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Riza Right side, Kuminga. Now, Okongwu. Claxton covering. Riza The Hawks again can't hit.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 8. So off the run, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job. He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Riza with it. He's got 12. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Wallace, and the rejection by MP.
On the court.
Johnson, that's for 2. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn. Sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
Checked in for the Nets. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And it's Demon missing. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. On the court right now for the Hawks. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Dyson Daniels is out there with Kispert. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. Claxton with the steal. To the paint. Here's Demon, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Williams with the steal. Here's Demon. No good with the triple. Kispert, the pass to Kuminga. And the rejection by Claxton. Pass to Demon. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And he gets it to go.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Kispert, the pass to Kuminga. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. Kispert, the pass to Daniels. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, you can throw that lob wherever you want to. Kuminga's going to rise to the occasion and get his hands on it.
Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Kuminga. To the inside. Here's Johnson. It's deflected.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Brooklyn.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for ABC.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
The Nets making a switch here. Brownie's checked in. Then for the Hawks. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Kuminga. Alexander Walker comes in for Daniel. And Wallace subbed in for Kispert.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And here is Johnson following the three-pointer by MP. Shoots. Rebound by Williams.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Wallace outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.